G'day guys, welcome to Drumming with Jack. Now today I'm going to be reviewing the Donna Music 300X electronic drum kit. Let's get straight into it. Now let's kick it off with what you actually get when you buy this drum kit. Now there's 4 drums, the snare drum and 3 toms. You have 3 cymbals, the hi-hats, the kick drum and the hi-hat pedal. The cymbals, you have a ride and 2 crashes. All of them are 12 inches, nice and big. You have a 9-inch hi-hat cymbal. The drums, we have the snare drum, which is 10 inches, as is the floor tom, 10 inches there, and you have 2 8-inch toms. You have a 6-inch pad on the bass drum tower, the kick pedal, the hi-hat pedal, and of course the drum module itself. Let's start off by looking at the drum pads. Now the 10-inch pads on the snare drum and on the floor tom are really nice and big and robust, and they feel great to play on. Of course, the snare drum comes in, all of the drums come with rim shot sensitivity, and being mesh pads, they have a really nice real feel when you're playing them. The pads are thick and sturdy on all 4 of the drums, which gives it a real feel like you're playing a real drum kit, particularly compared to the rubber pads. And like I said, all 4 of these drums have rim shot sensitivity. Down at the kick pedal, you have the standard Donna Music bass drum tower with the Donna pedal. Now this pedal, it's a beginner pedal, but it's more than enough. It's super capable, and obviously you have the ability to change that out for anything else if you'd like. And a nice and sturdy hi-hat pedal to go with it. Now up with our cymbals, like I said, the ride and the 2 crashes that come with it are all 12 inches, which is really, really good. It's a great feeling to play on something that's getting closer to the real size of an actual cymbal. All 3 also have dual zones, so you can play on the body of the cymbal or on the edge. The hardware that comes with it is as solid as you need it to be, super easy to change everything with these quick release locks. And you also have the ability to move, if you want to play 2 floor toms, you can remove the mounts, move it down onto this rack, and then you can have 2 floor toms. You can move your cymbals up there if that's how you like it. It's super adjustable and really, really solid. The pack also comes with some headphones and a set of drumsticks. So it basically gives you everything you need to buy the kit and get started drumming. The only thing that isn't included in this drum kit is the drum stool. So you will need to buy one of those separately. Now let's go and check out the drum module. Now, like with a lot on this drum kit, the drum module is quite a step up from the models below, like the DED200. You have the master volume and the faders for individual drums and cymbals right here on the front, so you can change them easily even while you're playing. There are 100 drum kit options within the module, so all your usual suspects plus a few more. You have 50 presets, and then you have 50 user kits, which you're able to take the preset as a base and then modify a bit, or just set up the preset kit completely as you want to from scratch. The best way I've found is to basically go through, find the kit that you like the most, and then just tweak it a bit, and then save it as a user kit. Like with the faders being super easily accessible, the auxiliary and headphone volume is also right there, so you can quickly adjust, as well as the tempo for the metronome. You have a reverb adjustment button so that you can adjust how much reverb you want to hear. And you have a record button to record yourself playing and play it back. The additional features of the module are the drum coach. So that is on the earlier models as well, but you can test yourself how accurately you can keep in time. You have a quiet count, so you play to a set count and then the count drops out and you have to keep playing yourself. And you have auto on up and down, which is playing with a tempo that's gradually increasing and decreasing. Basically just a few metronome tools just to keep you sharp. You have the metronome itself, which is fully adjustable, and you have 50 preloaded songs. And those songs are all different genres. You can go through and choose whatever one you want to play along to, with or without the drumming. Another feature of the drum module, which to me is possibly the most important of all, is the ability to go through and change the sensitivity settings and the volume of each individual drum pad and cymbal. This is super, super important to play around with it, adjust it to how you play, to really get your E-kit sounding like a real drum kit. Now on the back of the module, you have the on-off switch, the power cable, the USB MIDI input, which is what I have plugged in right now to my computer. You have the MIDI in and out and the mono left and right. And you also have an extra input for an additional tom if you wanted to buy one of them. And it comes with the additional crash. So this cable is included, and that is where you input your second crash. And then you have your headphone input and your auxiliary input in case you want to connect via an aux cord. The module also has Bluetooth, which is a massive upgrade from the earlier models. So you can connect your phone or your computer straight to the module and just adjust the volume with the dial on the front. Now for me, the only downside to this drum module, and to be fair, it's probably the only downside to the entire kit, is just that it doesn't have an SD card slot on the back. Now, if you're buying the drum kit as a practice kit or you're a beginner and you're just buying it to learn on, it won't affect you in the slightest. It is only for when you want to record yourself on the drums and just to make it easier to get that audio out onto your computer, onto your phone. Having an SD card slot makes it slightly easier. But like I said, if that's you, you're probably going to be looking at something like the Donna Beat, which is the step up from this kit. So who should buy this drum kit? Well, this kit, in my opinion, is an absolutely top-end practice kit. If you're a beginner and you want to splash out a little bit extra money on a kit like this rather than a real entry-level kit, it'll make a huge difference. The fact that the pads are bigger, the cymbals are bigger, the mesh pads, they're a lot more sturdy. It'll transition what you're playing on here a lot better onto an acoustic kit. It's still not a kit that I would buy to play live. And like I said with the drum module, if you're looking to record yourself a lot and put out content and use your kit for that kind of thing, I would recommend looking at the Donna Beat, because just that SD card slot makes such a difference. And obviously the kit is a step up in a lot of other ways. But other than that SD card slot, for the price point, I honestly can't fault this kit. Everything is super solid, really sturdy. It has a really great feel when you're playing it. And to be honest, the price difference between this kit and the entry-level kits is really minimal. So I would recommend throwing that extra bit of money in, because you're going to get a lot better experience out of this kit than you are a really, really entry-level one. Now, the only things you might want to upgrade when you buy this kit is the kick pedal. I personally use the Donna kick pedal in all of my videos on any of my Donna kits, but kick pedals are very specific to each person. So some people like one and that's the only one they like. And if that's the case, it's as simple as taking it off and putting your one on. The only thing that I do upgrade about this kit is it comes with a pair of headphones, which are perfectly fine, perfectly suited for doing the job. But I do like to use mine, which are a bit more higher end and have better noise reduction. Other than that, I use everything, including when I'm playing the Donna kits, I use the Donna sticks. They're a little bit lighter. They seem to respond better with the drum than if you're playing with a really heavy drumstick. And that is it for this drum kit. So if you do want to see a comparison, I have reviewed the DD200, which is a step lower than this. And I will have a review of the Donna Beat, which is a step up, coming soon. So check out the channel if you want to see those videos. Like and subscribe if you got something out of it. And I'll see you on the next one.